your obsession with your diet makes you unhealthy. So if you're really strict with your diet, if you do keto, or if you do vegan, or if you do carnivore, or if you do any strict, I have to eat at this time, I have to do intermittent fasting every day, I have to do all of that, then your thought process intervenes with your natural intuition for what you eat. We have a natural flow, natural intuition, natural connection to everything that is, which is also connected to the food sources, which is also connected to the intelligence in our body. We are connected to it, not with our crazy logical mind. We are connected with it, with our heart, with our intuition, with our feeling in our body. When I eat, I ask myself, what is it that excites me the most right now? And there's a difference between craving something and a difference between the intuition that that is exactly what I need right now. And for me, a lot of times, I can give you some examples, a lot of times earlier in the day, it's actually nothing, like I haven't eaten that yet at all. But then one of the first things that I feel like eating a lot is fruit. And I feel like eating that intuitively, not because I heard it from somewhere, but it makes sense because fruit has a lot of enzymes. And those enzymes prepare your body for the meals that are following. Now, it's not always fruit. Sometimes it's bone broth, which makes sense too, because it heals the gut lining. But I do it automatically. And if I don't feel like it, I don't eat it, I follow my highest excitement when I eat, and it's a feeling in our body. And I always see like all those channels, like Vegetable Police. He has a lot of trouble with eating because he's so like obsessed with one way of doing it. And then now he's on a more balanced diet, but which is great, but he still because he had liver problems, which makes sense, which is like props to him, got himself a book about liver and like what it does, which is amazing. At the same time, I feel like he goes maybe again into like, now I have to like heal my liver, but your body knows. It's just your head that gets in the way. And if you stress out over your diet, that's how you stay unhealthy, because the thoughts that are stressing out, that are like, I have to get this food right now, I have to get that organic food, I can only get sauerkraut that's in the fridge, that's probiotic. What I'm gonna eat right now, there's nothing to eat here, I don't have a Whole Foods around, I don't have an Air One around, I don't have a health food store around. That's just bringing you more and more resistance, and that resistance to food, your body recognizes that, and it gives you the wrong signals too. Like, if your body doesn't give you the wrong signals, you just don't hear the signals. You don't hear the signals that are needed for recognizing what you intuitively want to eat, And I trust my intuition, and it gets like a whole spectrum of things that like excite me to eat, and I trust it, and I feel better than ever, because it's like it's taking the resistance out of the eating food. Like, we're thinking way too much about eating food. Like, this generation went crazy. It literally went crazy, and people spend so much money on what's the right diet plan, and these YouTubers like sell you all that stuff, what's the right workout plan and all that stuff. They went crazy, and the less you can worry about food. I had a close partner that used to have was bulimic, and she used to think a lot about food, but then she stopped worrying, and she got healthy, and her relationship with food got easier because she wouldn't think so much about what to eat. And that's important. Don't think so much about food. The world is not about food. The world is about joy, and food can be a part of it. But if your mind takes over because of all this, I have to be healthy, I have to be sexy, I have to be a cover person for Instagram, I have to be an Instagram model, what's the best diet, what's the best training plan, I have to attract women. It just gets you into resistance because those thoughts block you from your natural intuition. I hope people understand what I'm saying, because this is really important, and this is something that nobody else is talking about. Nobody's talking about it because everybody's talking about with their mind. Everybody's talking with their mind. What's the best program? What's the best ketogenic diet? And I'm not for keto. I'm not for veganism. I'm not for carnivore. I'm not for paleo. I'm for this helicopter too. Quiet for a second, sir. I think they're doing like training flights in the canyons. But what I wanted to say is, helicopter, thank you for getting. Oh yeah, come close. Come closer. Why not? Yeah, I'm shooting a video. Yeah. Have a good day. Okay. He's making another round. I bet. But that will distract you from your own intuition, and that's more like your own guidance system. You have a guidance system, and if you're in alignment and if you don't worry about food, it will come. I tried keto. I'm not gonna try vegan. That's ridiculous. It's not. If I know something is definitely not healthy, it's like those extremes, like vegan or carnivore. Balanced diet, I'm all for it, but vegan, there's so much missing. Carnivore doesn't make sense to me either. And here's the thing, science doesn't know everything about foods. So let's say papaya. If you have a papaya, we don't know we know some vitamins that are in there. Vitamin C, there's enzymes in it, a lot of good enzymes. But we don't know. We haven't even discovered all the nutrients yet. People think, oh, we have discovered all the nutrients. Yeah, this is vitamin D, this is that. We haven't even discovered all the nutrients yet in our body. And from that base on, which you develop a diet, like keto diet, and you think it's going to be healthy for you. And there's some results, but you don't know the results over time if you still have the right probiotics. What I can say about keto, I did it for 4 months once, and then 2 times I did it for 4 months. 5 months, and it gives you that like certain energy, but it also messes with your hormones. So I wouldn't go with your gut. We are human beings. We know what to eat. We evolved over millions of years. I hopefully said that right, because it started with the apes, and but we evolved, and we always knew what to eat. And you know it if you don't worry about it, if you don't go in your logical mind and freak out about it and make like plans that are not good for moment to moment living. Because sometimes your body needs something else, but you have scheduled chicken with asparagus and coconut oil and avocado. But your body's like, I don't really want to have that right now. I really don't want to eat. Or I want to have fruit. You don't understand me. You make this plan and we don't want to eat that. So why are you doing that? Because you're in your head. So if you just get out of your head and let your body urge you to it, and not craving. There's a difference between craving, but you can tell the difference. But if you feel that that's the food that I really want right now, that's good for me, you will see how fast you get healthy. You will see how beautiful it is to eat. You will see what an art it is, and you will be surprised every time at what you're going to eat, and it's going to be fun. So I hope you guys, I could leave you with something with that video, because no one's talking about it, which is amazing, because hopefully a lot of people get to see this video, and you discover the art of getting out of your head. You discover the art of allowing the foods that you really want to come. The art of intuitive eating. Yeah, alright, so I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope a lot of people see this video, because I know a lot of people are like, they want to get healthy, but they going from the mind way. But there's a new way. This is the way that we've been doing for thousands of years, and we have this gift of the intuition that guides us to our most healthy self, to our best self, to our most amazing self, to our most exciting self. And I wish you get there. So yeah, have a great day, and I love you guys. Bye.